What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with this channel and become consistent at doing whatever it is that this channel is going to be about. And I think I'm there. I think I'm there. I think I know where I want to go. I really believe I do know where I want to go with this channel. Um, life is about seasons. And so I have a large community of people who is on this channel because they came to this channel because I posted celebrity videos and videos about celebrities and those kind of videos. I started this channel based on that. And that was a season that I was in. I was looking for something different for the channel. I was into like celebrities and making videos about celebrities, and I got a pretty good following. But I believe that the direction that I'm going with the channel now, it would be beneficial to people who is in the community of this channel. Like I said, this channel started with me doing videos about celebrities, but I think I want to transition into something different now, something more grown up now. The videos I'm gonna be making now is gonna be some grown up stuff, and it's gonna be beneficial to everyone who is now subscribed to the channel. But the celebrity videos, I was kind of at an immature state of mind when I was making those videos. So now I'm going to be moving more into videos about relationships. And I think that's the direction I'm going to go. Relationships, women, relationships between men and women. I believe I have a lot to offer, a lot of information to offer when it comes to that stuff. At where I'm at right now, the season in life where I'm at, I think that I have a lot of information that can be beneficial to men and women. So that's the direction I'm going to go. The direction I'm going in now with the channel is relationship. Um, I've been dating for uh, 20, 25, 26, 27 years. I have a lot of experience dealing with women, relationship with women. And so I want to give that information to the people. I want to give that information to the people because I see a lot of things that's going on now in relationships that can be avoided on the male side and the female side, So I think, like I said, the information that I will be bringing, I think it will be beneficial. And so I just wanted to come on. It's 10 of us, 10 in the chat. That's the direction that the channel is going. I'm just going to be doing videos about relationships between men and women. And I'm going to have a structural topic, and I'm going to go through it. And then the people that come in, this is how it's going to work out. The people that come in and leave comments, I'm going to do the structural topic, and then I'm going to go through the comments and answer questions. And that's how it's going to be structured. So now we got 6 people in the chat. You got any questions, anything you want to say based on that? I'm going to read these comments here and see. Okay. Got someone here say, miss you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been away. I want to become consistent and give people some good content and some good information so we can all grow together. You know, when you give information out, it's not just for others. You when you give information out, it's for you and it's for the people that you're giving the information to. Never get to the point where you're just giving out information and you're like, that's for them and that's not for me. No, it's for everybody. We all learning together. It's a togetherness thing. That's how it is in a community. We all learning together. No one is bigger than the next person. So that's where I'm going, and I believe I have some good information. I like I said, relationships. I've been dealing in relationships over 30 years. 30 years of experience. 30 years of experience. Good, the bad, the ugly. You know, because relationships can get ugly. Relationships, the basis of a relationship, it must start with love, real love, love. Where there is nothing is pure love, nothing like, no materialism, no nothing besides real love, unconditional love for the other person. And so, based on that information, that's the direction that I'm going with this channel. And hopefully the community of people that's already on the channel will stick with me on this. And I'm gonna try to be consistent every day. I can't promise a video every day, but I will say we I will be going live. Live will be a bulk of what I will be doing, so I can interact more with the community. And I'm gonna do some shorts. I'm just gonna mix it up. It's gonna be different things that I'm going to do. I'm gonna be doing shorts. I'm gonna be doing videos. I'm gonna be doing live, and so the lives will be an opportunity for the community to interact with me. You can ask me questions. You can tell me what's on your mind, and I will give you feedback. I'll give you feedback based on your question. Every question I may not answer because it depends. We are online, so it's a safety part of it too that um, we must respect too. So, like I say, and I think tomorrow I'm going to start tomorrow with my first premiere video, and check it out, view it, and that's where we're going. I got me some new Apple, they're not new, but I got these Apple wireless. These things still $20. Can you believe that? They're still $20. But you'll be able to hear me better with these tomorrow. I'm gonna plug them in, and it'll be like me being right in your ear. And so we're gonna do this together. We're gonna do this together. I'll be doing videos on relationships between men and women. What I've learned over the last 30 some plus years, lot of years of experience. And I've learned so much that I wanna share my knowledge. I wanna share my knowledge. And like I said, we can learn together. I want the men to tune in and the women to tune in, or you can tune in together. You know, So that'll be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. I want to get a set time where I'll be doing when I do lives. I want to get a set time established so that when I come on, it'll be the same time every day, and unless something happen, and we'll go from there. So, with that being said, um, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. I still have one in the chat. But subscribe to the channel, and tomorrow will be a new adventure for you and for me. We're going to learn together. We're going to learn how to be better in our relationships and to be better towards each other. Because it takes the work of both people in a relationship for it to work. It can't be one person doing more than the other person. A relationship itself takes work, but it must be two people working together to accomplish the ultimate goal of happiness. That's the ultimate goal, happiness. You know, I'm going to go into some of the things that you can do to make it better for the person that you're with. I mean, it's little things. It's the little things. It's the little things that we overlook a lot of times that could help us the most when it comes to being with that person. The little things, you know, flowers. Most women love flowers. It don't. Well, I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot, but it takes two people working together. That's the part of it that a lot of people don't really we the man has a role and the woman has a role. And if the roles get mixed up and the woman start doing the man's role and the man start doing the woman's role, that's where you're going to have problems when it comes to that. Everybody has a part to play in it. So again, we'll get more into all of that. Um, Tomorrow I will do a video, but as I get more into what I'm talking about now. That's not what this live is about. This live is just um, I'm changing the direction of the channel where I'm going in, and I'm going to be doing relationship stuff now versus celebrity news, and because that's kind of, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's people that's doing that, but I mean, I've gotten older now. I've gotten older now, and I want to share my knowledge when it comes to relationships. I'm not coming on as a person that know it all or some guru who, I got all the answers to your problems and your relationships, but I'm just coming as someone who sharing his knowledge, and it can be beneficial to you and to me because we all need that today. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And yes, that's what it is. So have a great day. We're going in the right direction. We're going in the right direction. Relationships. That's where we're going. So have a good day, and that's what this chat is about. I end it by saying, changing direction. Relationships is the direction I'm going, and that's all I have. Any questions, comments? I feel like I'm in class now, to be honest with you. You know, like you're in the class, teacher asking you a question. I got 3 people in here. Any questions, anything, any comments, anything you want to say? Okay. I missed some. Oh God, I missed quite a few here. Let's see. Let's see. 30 years of experience, but are you 30 years of experience, but are you married yet? But you're not certified to even give this information out. See, people, I mean, what woman stereotype are you going to say in your relationship advice? Basically, you're going to be talking about women all day. See, we getting off the wrong. We getting started off the wrong foot. Anyway, here we go. You okay? This person said being certified. So everybody on YouTube that gives out information, are they certified? That would be the question. Would this advice also work for okay. I let's see what this person scroll up a lot. No, it's about equality in a relationship. Otherwise, she's doing all the work. She ain't your mama. But what if I'm just reading this one person's comment? But what if both hate flowers? Also, are flowers materialism? This person, you must have had a bad experience with relationships. Just the way that you coming off, it's like you're shutting down everything when it comes to people giving out good information and advice. First of all, you have to be open to information. Some people are not open to information. Some people think they know it all, and like I said, I'm not coming off as someone who thinking that I know it all. I'm not coming off like that. But you can. One of the ways to tell when it comes to people is the way that they interact with you when you're just sharing information. Red One Baron. I think I'm more qualified. Well, you think you're more qualified? Are you making videos? Nope. And one for 9 years going strong. Well, you can create your channel and make videos then. What's the problem? If you say you think I think I'm more qualified. I think this is a person that's trying to get a reaction out of me, and that will not happen when it comes to me. I'm so I'm so beyond that. I'm so beyond that. I don't. One of the things I've learned when it comes to life is you have people who are truly for you and want the best for you, and then you have people who just want the worst for you. It's only 2 ways. That we live in a world where people try to have a third thing, but it's only 2 things. It's either like, for instance, with love, you love the person or you don't love the person. That's how it is in this world. That's how it is when it comes to interaction with people. It's 2 ways. 2 ways. There's only 2 ways in this world. Only 2 ways. Okay? And I'm gonna break this down right quick. Like, for instance, you have good and you have bad. You have people for you, have people against you. And see, the people who stands in the middle, the people The people that stands in the middle is lukewarm. That's the word I will use. They're not trustworthy. People that stands in the middle, they're not trustworthy information. That's the truth. We live in a world where it's only a world. We live in a world where it's only going to be one or the other. One or the other. I love her or I don't love her. For women, I love him or I don't love him. You know, that's what it is. And one of the things is your actions is going to tell the content of your heart. Your actions are going to tell the content of your heart. Let me explain what that means. What that means is what is in your heart for a person is going to come to the surface. It's going to come to the surface in your actions. It never fails. That's one of the things that's universal. That's one of the things where you cannot, you can't hide behind that because it's going to show up and you can't fake it. You can't fake it. You can fake it, but you can't fake it, but for so long. And the truth will come forward. That's the truth. That's the truth right there. And if you observe, see, a lot of times we're so busy that we miss something that is clearly in front of us. Let me say that again. We're so busy and sometimes we're so caught up in the moment where we're blinded about something that's clearly in front of us. That's a lot of people. I would say that's about 80-90% of people. 80 or 90% of people, that's how they are. So caught up. You know, it's the thing is in relationships, you have what they call, it's kind of like the same thing when you're married. You have that honeymoon time when you first, it's like the other person goes, she can't do no wrong, and the butterflies are going and everything is so great, and people stop right there, and people expect that to be the whole relationship. But what that is, that's kind of like what it is with when a baby is born. That's like the beginning of, but you got to mature in your relationships. You must mature in your relationships. That's important. You can't stay there. I'm not saying that but you got, you know, when you're in that honeymoon state of mind, you have to really, really understand that when it comes to that, that's another person. I hear people sometimes say being compatible with another person, being compatible with another person. I would disagree with the whole idea of being compatible with another person because differences is always better. Differences, let me repeat that. Differences is always better. Always better. Differences, you know. And I think a lot of times when it comes to women and men, both, both women and men, they look for someone that's what that word says, compatible. Compatible. They look for that. Now, when I say difference, I'm speaking about difference in personality. And it could be difference in economics. It could be that. But the thing that a lot of and I'm going right now, I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna begin to I mean, when it comes to women, I think a lot of times women get into situations a lot of times I look around, they get into situations a lot of time, women, because first of all, they 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 they, they're looking at what a man has. That's what a lot of women, they look at what a man have. And the thing is, let me tell you something about that. That right there, let me tell you something about that. If it's women in this chat, let me tell you something about that. Let me tell you something about that. Let me give you a little secret from a man standpoint about that. You say you're looking for a good man. Men know that you want that money. They know you want that. So when you out there looking for it, believe me, they're saying to themselves, and I got what you want, but I'm not who you think I am. But I'm gonna paint a pretty picture for you. I'm gonna paint this pretty picture, be the ideal man that you want or you see, but that's not who I am. I'll give you the money. I'll give you cars. I'll give you all of that, but that's not who I am. And at first, it may start off, it may work good. He may be a good guy. Everything is fine. But then his true colors will show up. I know this to be facts. It's facts. You look around all these women that are hurt, broken, because they went into the relationship with the wrong way of looking at it. Now let me get on the men now. Why because there's the men in the chat too. Because see what happened with men a lot of times is we are vigil, and we see that big booty in that woman. We see all of these things, but what we don't see, and the women know too, that that's what that's what men are looking for. That's what men are looking for. And so women, what they'll do is they will present themselves in a way, and they will give the men what they want. And a lot of these women, they're not stable. Men are not stable either. But I'm talking about like with a woman with a man, these men are not stable. They're not stable. You see them, and women too. You may see a guy, he's nice looking and all this kind of stuff, and it's been movies out here that, I mean, I was watching this movie not too long ago with this guy. He was a psychopath, had it all going on, everything that the women want out of a man, but he was a killer. He was crazy. And so, you know, that's one of the things we out here when it comes to relationships. Men and women have to be careful equally, because on both sides there are people who are not out for your best interests. It's a lot. It's a lot of them. We live, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, the pool of women today as a whole and men, let me put it there, both on both sides. The quality is not very good today. It's not very the quality of women and men today are they're not very good. They always have hidden agendas. They have ulterior motives, and they're not genuinely with the person for the right reasons. It's a whole lot of that. A whole lot of that. And that's why we see these broken relationships, men and women, broken relationships. And it's an epidemic today. It really is. It really is. And people have to look at themselves. Men and women, they have to look at themselves. They have to look at themselves. But I've been on here 30. This was not. I didn't come on here to go into uh this rant I just went into. This person here, they still. Let's see what else they got to say here. What if she makes more than you and both don't care about finances? I was talking about that. But the man or the woman, they still have to hold their own. They still have to hold their own. Let's see here. That's what we're looking for. I don't know, man. This sounds like stereotypes. No, it's not look, it's not stereotypes because when I speak universally. So I talk about men and I talk about women. It's not stereotyping, it's the truth. It's the truth. I mean, you don't got to go far to see this. You don't have to go far to see this. Why is it that we have so many people out here that have been hurt by another person? It's a lot of people. It's some people that they can't get over their past. That's another thing that haunts a lot of men and women today. Their past, they've been hurt so much in their past that they can't function in a normal relationship because the man that they were with, they put him down. They just killed their confidence. And so if a good man was to come along, they would still be in their past. They still, the past, they would still be focusing on their past. I know that to be true. Uh, because let me tell you something when it comes to men. And men, to be honest with you, they haven't changed. Men and women haven't changed really much. Well, this generation here, I'm just gonna say this. Women of I guess I don't know what year it is where women started to change. But see, we live in a culture now where women, they want to get online and they want to show everything to the world. They want to show everything to the world. It's not a such thing as being modest anymore when it comes to. I don't want to say all females because I don't want to throw all women into the same bucket. I'm just gonna, because when I speak, sometimes it can seem like I'm saying all women. No, there are good women. There are women that are modest. There are women that are modest. Okay, I'm gonna say that there is, but the majority of women, I mean, you don't have to go very far to see what they're about. It was a video I was looking at on Facebook where it was in Houston. It was in Houston, Texas. It was a young lady, and she was walking down the street. You might have seen this. Somebody might have seen the same video. And this young man walked up to her, just, hello, how you doing today? And she was like, um, I'm not doing well today. I'm just about money. I'm just about. Do you have money to give me? Do you have money? Do you have money? If you don't have money, it ain't nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing for you to say to me if you don't have money. That's how this lady came off. And as the conversation progressed, she was kind of talking in a way like he was about to pursue her when it comes to the money thing, but she was kind of trying to do something illegal, if you get what I'm saying. Because she mentioned $1,500 to this young man and to go out. And I don't want to read too much into it, but $1,500, a woman said $1,500. She's walking down the street and she's telling this man to give her $15 uh, to have a good time. Now, having a good time, I don't know what that was consisted of. Like I said, I don't want to read too much into what she was saying, but she was right up front. Like she was telling the guy, it's about money. If you ain't got no money, then you can keep walking. You can keep walking if you don't have money. You can just keep walking. Ain't no need. It's no need for us to have a conversation, you know. And the thing is about that, you know, I saw people that were leaving in the comments, you respect a woman like that, like up front like that. She's telling you, what it is and what it's not. She ain't looking for no relationship. She just want money, and that's what she want. I mean, hey, you already know. You already know what it is when you deal with a woman like that. If a man was to go forward with that, you already know. Women is like that. A lot of them they've been hurt. They've been hurt. A woman shouldn't be like that. A woman should not be that way. I mean, I said here and I say that a woman should not be that way. A woman should not be that way, because when a woman is that way, she's acting like a man, and a man shouldn't be that way either. To be honest with you, in the perfect world, in the perfect world. So, um, I'm talking about both. It shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that. You know, because you got men pimp too, pimps. You know, it just shouldn't be like that. But that's the world that we live in today. That's the world that we're living in today. If you're looking for a relationship, good luck. Good luck. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. You got to be careful. You know, and I think the thing to do today is to take your time with the person that you're deciding to be with, or you deciding to have something long term with. You should take your time. Go very slow, like a snail. Very slow today. Value yourself. Value yourself. I told a woman, not well, it's been a while back, but I remember telling her, I said, the more men that you sleep with, the less valuable, the less you lose value. The more men that you sleep with, other men are not going to value you as much. So if you keep yourself and you're not just freely giving yourself to a man and making him work, when I say work, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most women want to get married. Most women want that. Ultimately, they want to get married. Most women, they do. To be honest with you, no, I'm not a woman, but I know that's ultimately what a woman wants. She wants. She wants that comfort. She wants that, that person to talk to. She wants that protection that a man supposed to be giving that woman. She wants that. Most women, they want that. But what happens over time with women dealing with different men and dealing with men, what happened is that love, that idea of marriage, the more that they're with different men and these men treat them bad, they they desire to be married less and less, if that makes sense. I'm sure that makes sense because their hearts are broken over and over and over and over and over again. And so what happened is when a good man, it goes back to what I'm saying. When a good man comes along, they don't recognize him. They put him right in the pot with all the bad apples. They put him right in the pot with all the other bad apples. All of the other guys that had treated them bad, they look at this man as being the same way. And it's hard to get a woman. It is hard. It is hard to change a woman's mind when she's like that. It is hard. It is hard. No, okay, sound like you've had some bad experiences. No, I haven't had any. Well, I would say this. I am a man who, I'm not putting my business out there because this is the internet, but I'm just going to say this because maybe this can help somebody. But I was some of those men, the men that that do these things. I have experience of doing them. I'm not proud of it when I look back on it. I'm not proud of it, but it's because I didn't understand love. I didn't understand love. And I had one thing in mind. One thing in mind. But I'm not that person anymore. I'm not that person anymore. Because at the end of the day, me now being being older than I was then, I done grew up as a man. I've matured as a man. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, a woman is a woman. They're different. personalities different. I'm not gonna get all into, because I'm on YouTube. I'm not gonna get all into the stuff, some of this other stuff. I'm just gonna kind of talk in codes, but the other stuff too. I mean, at the end of the day, the results are the results. I'm just gonna say that and leave it there. And leave it there. A woman is a woman. Okay, they're different in personalities. They're but they're but it's a woman. That's the key. So that's why it's such a challenge today, and that's why I feel like, just based on this, I'm going into this 45, 40, I mean, almost an hour talking. Based on this, if you four haven't subscribe to the channel. Um, as you can tell, I have a lot that I can offer when it comes to information, and it's free. I'm not a relationship coach or anything like this. Is free information. This is free information. This is free information. People give it out every day on YouTube, and a lot of it is not good information. You got chauvinists on here. You got men who, bash women. You got women who bash men. But you very rarely find someone who has that balance of both equal. You don't find that too often, and that's my approach. That is what I'm bringing to this channel. Also share this live when I'm done. Share it with, all your friends. Share it. Subscribe to have them subscribe to the channel. Share this live. I think the stuff that I said, I'm sure it was beneficial to some of the hearers. I'm just a man who's humble, not a prideful man. I've lived life. I've learned a lot from this thing called life, and it's nothing. Life is kind of like, it's one of those things where a lot of people. Let me tell you what they do. I heard a guy say this. He said, when you go to the graveyard, there's a lot of dreams at that graveyard. It's a lot of people who died, and they had something that they wanted to offer this world, information wise, when it comes to others, but they took it to their death. And so I'm just determined, like everything that I've just said now, that I have something to offer the world when it comes to relationships. Any comments, any questions, anything that I've said? Let me go back to this person here. Let's see. Make sure to say this is your experience and not this is how genders are. Well, let me say this. When you look out, okay, I got something better for you. Can you get oranges from an apple tree? That's the question. Can you get oranges from an apple tree? Can you get grapefruits from a banana tree? Well, the answer is no. People, you can tell people, it's a saying, you can tell people by their fruits. I know that to be true. You can tell people by their fruits. You can. And you can tell if somebody loves you or not. The question is, can you see it? Can you see it? Love is blinded for a lot of people. And this subject, I see, I'm just going all into different things. You know, like one of the things that you see is you see a man hit a woman. That is not love. That is not love. Because if I love you, I don't want to see you in pain. I don't want to see you in pain. I want to see you happy. That means I love you. But if I'm doing things to bring pain to you, that's not love. That's not love. And you know where that comes from? That comes from a history of being abused, used by people. Now I can go deeper into this. This it's so many layers to this conversation. I'm kind of freestyling as I'm talking about different things, but a lot of things that I've said, I could do a video on. I mean, I could probably have a collection of probably 15 videos of everything that I've said in this 52, what is it? We're going on almost an hour now. Conversation. Like I said, when we get off, share this. Share this live. Share it. Tell a friend. Subscribe. This person right here, technically yes. This person here, I think they gave me most of the comments. I'm not even sure, but you know, but let me get back. Let me get back focused. Let me tell you, love, it looks out for your best interests. Love, it don't think evil of the person that is involved with. Love don't say things to tear another person down. I could go on and on about what love is. We have a lot of counterfeit loves today. I don't know if these four people, if y'all are women, but I would say subscribe to this channel. I'm going to go live. I think live is the way that I'm going to go because I can interact with people. I'm still going to do videos and shorts, but I think the live thing is kind of like where it's at. See, this person here, oh gosh, you know, I look for this. I mean, I'm gonna love even this person that's in here now. I'm leaving these comments. But with that being said, like I said, we're going on an hour. On an hour. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So when you see that red light, I'm gonna try to set it up where I think I'm gonna put like in community this thing. I could do like a community message, and in that community message, be looking out for it. I'm gonna let you know definitely what time every day that I'm gonna be coming on live and doing a live chat. And like I said, I've said a whole lot of videos I can make of a lot of the things that I say. I probably just go back through this and just check out this video that I just did with to expound on some of the things that I talked about. You know, childhood trauma, that's something that, uh, affects a lot of men and women today, you know, and that's a lot that to be honest, that's a lot of the problem today. People's upbringing, and like I said, when it comes to relationship stuff and talking about that, it's a lot of sensitive subjects too. Um, because a lot of stuff from your past when you were a child, you don't really as a child understand or know how to process something that has happened to you that's traumatic. You as a young person, you don't know how to process that. And so as you get older, it starts to affect your relationships unknowingly. Starts to affect your relationships. And a lot of times men and women with childhood trauma, most of the time they can't have a good they don't have a good relationship. Most of the time they're in and out of relationships for various reasons, and they can't have a good relationship with another person. You know, they have issues with their relationship with their kids, and that's another subject too. No, I'm not certified, but I know this information. What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that? What kind of question? What kind of questions is that? Mm, mm, mm. Anyway, I'm just gonna say that I have a lot to offer, and that's the truth. That's the truth. Anybody got any more comments? I'm reading this person, whoever this is. I don't know. Any more questions? Any comments? Any more questions or comments? I can't hear you. All right. Let's see. All right. That being said, I'm going to get off of here. Tune in another time. And we will talk. We will talk. We will talk. Any questions or comment? Any questions or comments? Got 4 people in here. Have y'all subscribed? Have y'all subscribed? Okay. And these people have been in here. But I am going to go forward with I'm going to go forward with the doing the relationship talks. And yeah. I hope what I've said has been beneficial. I think I'm better. I think I'm better with doing lives versus videos because like the interaction with the community and my video. I think my first video is going to be tomorrow, and I think I'm going to. I think it would be best to start from the foundation of childhood. Childhood. I think that'll be a good starting point because childhood trauma is um, where it all starts at. When you are a child and you grow up, your mother and your father, their job is to bring you up on how to be an adult. But you don't start right there. You just, as a child, you have to walk, you have to crawl before you walk, one step at a time. You teach your kids how to crawl, then they go to the next stage and the next stage. But all the time, as they're growing up, they're learning how to treat another person on a friendship level. And so I think that's going to be the first video. I'm not certain, but I'm finna get off here. I've been on here, so God, over an hour. Wow, an hour. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel and peace.